Oh, I think we have one of the best programs in community psychology. The benefits for students are that they can come to school in the evening, so they can have their jobs during the day, tend to families during the day. They don't have to take as many student loans as they might in a day graduate program. So I think that's one of the biggest benefits for them. But our program is really strong and rigorous. We hear from people who hire our students and people who supervise them as interns that they are prepared, they know what they're doing, they're professionals when they walk out the door. So we focus on working very closely with our students. We know them well. We are constantly working with them to strengthen their skills. And when they walk out the door, they feel confident. Most of them are in a counseling setting, for the most part, which is broad. I mean, they can work with the elderly, they can work with children, they can work with adults. It's somewhat of a generalist model that they can focus on the areas they want. Some of our students focus on substance abuse. Some of our students sit for the forensic mental health certificate. So they take extra classes so they can work in forensic settings such as prisons, probation, things like that. But they can design their own sort of expertise within the program. We are accredited by MPCAC and so approved by New York State. So for licensure, so they can sit for the licensing exam of New York State for a licensed mental health counselor designation. So they can be private practice, they can work in agencies such as New York State OMH, they work for Office of Child and Family Services. They have jobs everywhere, but all of our students walk out the door with jobs. There's such a need for counselors. There's such a desperate need for counselors that they have jobs immediately. In their third year, they do a one-year internship and practicum combination. And we have sites all over the state that they go to. We have a student who's doing her internship at Adirondack College. We have a student we have two students at Albany Med. So they can go to a variety of places. Some students go to private practices to learn how to be in a private practice. So there's a variety of settings that they go to depending on their interest and what they want to do when they graduate. The students that come to our program want to be counselors and work in community. So as a rule, they're very friendly, outgoing, and engaged. By the time they graduate, they have matured and literally turned into a professional. So it's quite exciting to see that progression. For me, that's sort of the payback. I think our program is phenomenal. And I'm thrilled with the students that we get. They're all very bright and they work very hard, and we support them. We become very close. Our classes are sort of small. So I think if you want to go to a place where you work with faculty who really care about your growth and your goals, this is where you need to come.